Alright, here we go. This is a replay between Kayden and her Cipher deck versus me and my Exodia slash Slifer the Sky Dragon deck. Um, and I get this cool card, Time Tearing Morganite, that I have not had a chance to use yet. But it's pretty cool. Basically, at the cost of not being able to activate monster effects in my hand, I control 2 cards every turn and make 2 summons. Mainly the 2 cards drawing helps me get Exodia faster, and or helps me keep on getting ammo for Slifer the Sky Dragon. As the more cards you have in his hand, the more powerful he is. She goes first. My turn. Oh, hey, look at that already. Boom. 1 piece of Exodia. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? Between 1 piece of Exodia and Time Terror Morganite, let's go for an Exodia win. I have not got an Exodia win before. I've won a couple times with Slifer already, but I want to win with Exodia. So, get Exodia. Okay, let's put down Time Terror Morganite. So next turn I'll be able to draw 2 cards. I'll put in a card that doesn't really help me right now. And then Metal Reflect Slime for defense. Oh hey, look at that! Time Terror Morganite kicked in. Now I draw 2 cards. One of them being the 2nd piece of Exodia. Another one's Triple Tactics Talent. One of the benefits here is being able to draw 2 more cards. So I got a 37 card. I got a 45. I think my deck's 45, right? 1, 2, 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 37 is, yeah, 45. She's not really threatening me, so I'm not really doing anything to threaten her. Puts up defense mode. No pressure on me. I'm playing it cool. Alright. And I draw extra net. Pretty cool field spell. Basically, if you summon from the extra deck, your opponent gets to draw a card. Now her deck relies a lot on summoning from the extra deck. She does a lot of XZ summoning. I have some throwaway cards here, which I'll explain later. But the only thing I really use from the extra deck is Egyptian God Slime. So at the worst, I would cause her to draw 1 extra card, but she could have me draw a lot more. Link Apple's interesting. We'll talk about that later. Nothing much going on. We draw another Link Apple and another piece of Exodia. So right now, 3 pieces of Exodia, 3 out of 5 ways there. 3/5 of the way there. 33 cards left. Now Link Apple basically says, show this card, and then you banish a card from your extra deck. So I have 3 Egyptian God Slimes plus 3 throwaway random cards. These are all fusion monsters. If any of these that get banished is a link card, aka none of these are, so this would always fail, you can summon Link Apple. It's help them go into build combos. Or if it's not a link card, you discard the card and you draw 1 more card. So basically, it's essentially a free draw 1. Since you have a hand limit of 6, I had to get rid of anything over 6 cards in my hand. Got rid of Pot of Avarice. I don't have 5 monsters in my graveyard. Left on Offering, I don't really want to risk accidentally banishing my entire hand. It could do some cool things, but not right now. And I'm like, two more cards. Oh, hey, look! Link Apple, again, and Slifer the Sky Dragon. Pretty neat. So, part of me is like, how about I burn through these Link Apples and summon Slifer? Or excuse me, let me burn through these Link Apples, draw 3 cards. As long as I don't accidentally banish all 3 of my Egyptian God Slimes, then, or excuse me, as long as I don't banish all 3 of my Egyptian God Slimes, which is why I have 3 copies of it, and 3 randos, then I get to draw 3 cards, essentially for free. But because I play Time Terry Morganite, and the cost is not being able to activate monster effects, I can't actually use Link Apple the way I wanted to. So these are kind of dead cards. I mean, they're defense cards technically, but that's the only thing they got going for them. But I'm also like, okay, I got Slifer, and I can use Metal Reflect Slime to bring out Egyptian God Slime, which would end up letting her draw a card. But I could do that and immediately go into Slifer. And I'm like, okay, if I do Slifer right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other cards in my hand. And Slifer would have 6,000 attack. I mean, excuse me, 7,000 attack. Alright. Hello, Karen. Welcome to the show. I'm like, okay. Metal Reflect Slime. She's like, psych, blown you up, bitch. So she used her Ring of Destruction. Fucking hate this card. If she had been slightly more patient, she would have seen me get rid of Metal Reflect Slime for Egyptian God Slime. She would draw a card, and then she could have blown me up, and both of us will take 3,000 damage. But anyways, she blew that guy up. No Slifer right now. I'm like, okay, fuck it. We're gonna put Link Apple down, defense mode. It's kind of useless for me otherwise right now. So, and then put down triple tactics talent in the hopes that she does something that's gonna let me proc one of these things, which I would choose the drawing 2 cards. Thank you, Karen. The funny thing about this is because Ring of Destruction, you take damage equal to his original attack, and she blew it up on Metal Reflect Slime, which has an original attack of 0. Both of us took 0 damage. Hey, 2 more cards. Sweet. This is awesome. Heart of the Underdog. If I draw a normal monster, so normal, not an effect monster, I could show it. Unless you draw another card. I think most of the rest of my deck has... I think the only other normal monsters I have are a yellow piece of Exodia. It can help. But also at this point, I'm like, okay, I got Dark Factory of mass production. I can get 2 monsters from my graveyard, add them to my hand. So by the same logic, I'm like, okay, I don't have to keep the left leg and the right leg on me, because I can use Dark Factory to bring them back since both of them are normal monsters. Which means I can have other cards that are more useful to me in my hand while I'm waiting on the other piece of Exodia. I still need to keep Exodia Forbidden One because he's not a normal monster. But I can get rid of the legs. On the Underdog, I put left leg and right leg down. Remember, I could summon twice because Time Terror Morganite is the other benefit of it. She blows up that card, that's fine. It's a card that would let me draw more. Oh hey, look, another piece of Exodia. Now I'm at 1, 2, and then keep in mind we got Dark Factory 3, 4 pieces of Exodia. The 5th one is somewhere in the stack of 27. Activating Heart of the Underdog to reveal 1 normal monster. So I can draw another card. Maybe I'll get lucky. And plus also got Rugeki. And not a normal monster, but still Legendary Turtle. Good defense. Stall card. And at this point, oops. I'm like, okay, how about we force send these guys to the graveyard, which gets it ready for Dark Factory, by also summoning Slifer the Sky Dragon. So we got Slifer on the board now. We don't have to use Egyptian God Slime. And I have 6 cards in my hand. 6,000 attack. Pretty crazy. And I decided not to attack with it, because at this point, I got 4 out of 5 pieces of Exodia. I'm like, dude, I want to win with Exodia. I'm not going to kill her with Slifer, even though I could. Let's get the Exodia win. And she uses Ring of Destruction, which blows us up. It blows up Slifer. Now, I'm not sure why. Oh, I actually understand why now. Even though Slifer has 6,000 attack, we did not both take 6,000 damage, which would have been crazy if so. Because Ring of Destruction does equal to its original attack. Its original attack is technically like an X or a question mark. Yeah. Which is effectively at this point 0. So neither one of us take damage. Even though we could have taken 6,000 damage each, we take 0 damage. But she also got scared. She also got rid of a super scary Slifer the Sky Dragon, 6,000 attack, staring her down, essentially for free. Good turn by her. I wasn't gonna attack with it, but she doesn't know that. All right. Well, see you in hell, Link Apple. And she banished one of her cards to blow up Heart of the Underdog. Good job. You served me well. Sorta. I mean, technically, I did get use out of you. Alright, here we go. Draw 2 more cards. One of them is Ledger of Legerdemain. Ledger, okay. Banish 3 cards to the top of my deck. So, these 3, the top 3 here. 3 turns from now, I'll get them back. So, if the one of these 3 cards is my last piece of Exodia, I'm guaranteed to win 3 turns from now. As long as everything else stays the same. Thunder Force attack's cool. It's useful with Slifer, so kind of dead for me right now. I don't mind discarding that if I need to. And let's check. None of these cards are Exodia, but they are pretty damn good cards. Obviously, Monster Reborn's great. Upstart Goblin. Let's draw a card. Gold Sarcophagus. Kind of similar, same thing as Ledger, but anyways, same concept. Excuse me. Time Terror Morganite, draw 2 more cards, get Max C. Useless now because I cannot activate this effect in my hand because of Time Terror Morganite. So once again, it's kind of dead fodder card, kind of like Link Apple. It's arguably one of the most powerful cards in the game because if someone does a bunch of special summoning, I can play this card, and every time they special summon, I draw a card. So if they keep on going with their combo, I get to draw a bunch of cards. And or I could it could disincentivize them from special summoning. But it's kind of useless at this point. Put another defensive card down. Another Metal Reflect Slime. Not a whole lot good on her side either. Just blowing up my shit. And she's like, hey, I'm gonna blow up your set spell trap. I'm like, okay, cool. Activate Metal Reflect Slime instead. I'm just gonna summon him as a monster. He's now a monster, and he gets blown up anyways because I'm a dumbass. Because it still blows up the card. Because this still technically is a trap and it's a monster card. I didn't actually change this card. If this would have summoned Egyptian God Slime instead, directly, I could have saved it, but whatever. Anyway, so she blew that bitch up again. My turn. Draw 2 cards. Solemn Judgment, good. Scapegoat, good. But I don't want to have to discard them, so I put them down. I can't use them yet, but I don't want to discard them either. And she gets rid of her Galaxy Cyclone to blow up my extra net. And she's gonna go into her combo. She fucked up, but that's okay. Alright, draw 2 more cards. Round Mound of Rebound and Pot of Duality. I'm like, okay, Pot of Duality. Wait, did I use that? Oh, okay, let's pause. So 3 turns now, Ledger's gone. I get these 3 cards back. Monster Reborn, cool. Upstart Goblin, get a card. Once again, all I'm looking for now is the final piece of Exodia. So, 15 cards left in my deck. I can play Upstart Goblin. I have a 1 in 15 chance of getting the last piece of Exodia. And I don't get it. I'm like, okay, well, fuck me in the ass. How about we just resurrect Slifer? And I got a fuck ton of cards in my hand. I had 10. So for a second there, he was at 10,000 attack. Because, you know, all these cards in my hand. But I play Thunder Force. Thunder Force lets me blow up enemy monsters. And how many I blow up, I get to draw that many cards. So once again, using the cards in my hand, gonna blow up 2 of her cards. And I get to draw 2 more. And I draw Swords of Revealing Light and Obliterate. Once again, not Exodia. And I make a... yeah, put that down, that's fine. I think I make a huge... Light. Yeah. Yeah. Bye-bye, Slifer. And I made a huge fuck up here. Remember, I can only hold 6 cards, so I had to discard 3. Obliterate, whatever. That's fine. You know, arguably, I should have fucking used this. But whatever. Pseudospace, sure, whatever. Golden Sarcophagus. I get to pick 1 card left. Or 1 card out of my 12 card deck to banish, and 2 turns from now, I get it back. So guaranteed, if I use this, guaranteed to win in 2 turns. All I gotta do is banish the other piece of Exodia, get him back, or 2 turns from now, Dark Factory, get the other 2 pieces back, have all 5, boom goes the Dynamite. So severely fuck up right there. Also, I didn't even fucking read or pay attention to Obliterate. That could have helped me out a lot, but I'm a fucking idiot. But surely, 12 cards. Surely I'll draw the last piece, right? I'm like, you know what? Give me 2 shots of drawing. 2 cards each out of 12. You know? I feel like I'll get Exodia. Wrong. Don't get it. I'm like, okay. Got 10 cards in my deck. I did not draw the other piece of Exodia. So play Pot of Duality. Draws 3 cards. I can pick one of them. So basically, I get a 3 out of 10 chance of getting the final piece of Exodia. Nope. 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 Fuck me in the ass. Okay. That's alright. 1 day apiece. 9 cards left. I have a 1 in 9 chance of getting Exodia. Nope. Fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Still have not gotten Exodia. 8 cards left. Discarded some shit I wasn't gonna use. Draw 2 more cards. Still no fucking piece of Exodia. Harpy's Feather Duster's good. Can blow up her back line. Chicken Game is really interesting. I can play it. Whoever's the lowest amount of life points, so right now me. 8,000 to her, 9,000. I would not take life point damage. I could pay 1,000 to do one of these 3 things. I'd always pick draw a card. So once again, trying to draw final piece of Exodia. Chicken Game. Blow up her bullshit with Harpy's Feather Duster. Pay 1,000 life points. Draw a card. And I still don't get Exodia. But I do get Dark Word Dealings. Both of us can draw a card and discard 1. So I got 5 cards left. I'm about to draw 1. Still no fucking piece of Exodia. God damn it. Now she's got her fucking combo. Which is gonna make her fucking Cyber Dragon bullshit. Cipher Dragon. And I'm like, actually, you know what? Solemn Judgment, we're blowing this asshole up. Hey, I have my life points. Send you straight to fucking hell. See ya, bitch. She tries a special summon. Her Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon. It can't. Excuse me. It cannot be special summoned because I fucked it up with Solemn Judgment, so she's unable to resurrect with Monster Reborn. Remember, back if I had extra net, by the way, I would have been able to draw a card here. But anyways, so she's like, "Hey, Monster Reborn, I'm gonna bring back Slifer." Yet again, 3rd fucking time. Great, fantastic. She's got 3 cards in her hand, 3,000 attack, but I got Swords for being light. She can't attack with it. She pays 1,000 life points, get another card, 4,000 attack. And because he got special summoned, he ends up eating shit yet again. Draw 2 more cards. Still no other final piece of Exodia. God damn it. So, I have 2 cards left in my deck. 2 cards left. One of these 2 is the final piece of Exodia. My last piece of Exodia is buried at the bottom of my fucking deck. My win condition. This is where I fuck up again. I play Chicken Game. Pay 1,000 life points. Draw a card. I got a 50-50 shot of getting the last piece of Exodia. Right here, right now on this turn. Turn, whatever the foot is, turn 28. If I get the last few Exodia, I play Dark Factory, get the other two pieces back, instantly win the duel. And I don't fucking get it. There's one card left in my fucking deck. Of all the cards that's in my deck that's left, it's the goddamn one card I need. Is stupid fucking Exodia. Son of a bitch has been buried at the bottom of my deck all fucking game. So okay, I'm guaranteed to draw this. Now the rules state if you have the right leg, right arm, left arm, and the head of Exodia in your hand, you win the duel. So basically, as soon as I draw this thing, I'm fucking golden. One duel. So, Dark Factory, play that, get another piece of Exodia back. I have 4 in my hand, gonna draw the 5th piece. All I gotta do is wait 1 turn. Had to get rid of shit because I can only carry 6 in my hand. And at this point, I realize, did I fuck up? Because yes, I'm guaranteed to win with Exodia, because I will have all 5 cards, all 5 pieces of Exodia in my hand next turn. Her turn's ending, I'm about to hit my draw phase, I'm going to have all pieces of Exodia. But, because I played Time Terry Morganite, I draw 2 cards instead of 1 during my normal draw. This puts us in a predicament, because I can only draw 1 card, but I'm supposed to draw 2. If you're unable to draw because your deck is empty, you deck out and you lose. That's how Yugi won Slifer in the first place in the anime. So, what happens? I draw a card. It's the final piece of Exodia. I go to draw again, I'm unable to draw. But I have all 5 pieces of Exodia in my hand. So what happens here? I have all 5 pieces of Exodia in my hand. Do I automatically win? Or, because I'm able to draw, do I lose the duel? I draw all 5 pieces of Exodia. And I lost. I drew all 5 pieces of Exodia, and I lost. I don't think anyone has ever drawn all 5 pieces of Exodia, had them in their hand, and lost the fucking duel, except for me. I am the only dumb motherfucker to have ever done this. What the fuck? My Exodia win eludes me.